What?
Nothing.
Uh-huh.
Don't you got stuff to do? If you start snoring, I'm gonna kick you in the toe. We don't have a verdict yet, guys. I just got sick of waiting by myself. And the comments are hilarious in long crime. There's a Lori Vallow in the comments, and she's like, you guys are obsessed with me. And this chick responded right away. She's like, don't flatter yourself. Oh, you can view the live chat when it's on the TV. Hold on. How do I get to it? There it goes. Okay. Then I can read you guys the comments and we could all laugh. About 60% of the people are panicking. I'm not going to lie. And I'm not that far. When we hit hour 3, I will be in panic mode. It took them, 3 or 4 hours for Tylee and JJ and Tammy? Thank you, Rachel. I figured we're all just sitting here waiting. We may as well wait together. I just finished eating, so I did the videos I had to do for my samples from the shop. And then the one update video.
You missed one.
What?
One said, Lori was very pretty, then she aged like milk.
Ew! Did you guys hear Aaron? Thank you, Glam. Aaron was just reading a comment. It said, Lori was very pretty, but then she aged like milk.
I didn't get the rest of it, but that was...
Babe, you read the good comments to us, okay? I'm
Lori
in the living
has
room.
resting prison face.
Oh my gosh! Lori has resting pigeon. I almost said pigeon. Lori has resting prison face. See, I rock a proud resting bitch face. She can't pull that off. You can't be as talented as me and pull off the resting bitch face.
Somebody said Daryl Brooks' jury took over 4 hours. Juries took
Well, the jury took 3 hours. Was it 3 or 4 hours for Tylee, JJ, and Tammy? Yeah, I didn't mean to say pigeon. The fact... Okay, let's just call it what it is. They get a lot of damn breaks. They do. And they had a long lunch. They had a choice to go home early last night, and they took it. They get here today, they start deliberating, then they go right to lunch. They get an extra long lunch, and now we're back basically starting over again. So what is the one thing that you guys think is holding them up? I know, I saw that too, Lisa. Oh, gosh. Did somebody just say the jury's done for the... No, don't play with me. Don't play with me. You guys are seeing this, right?
Lori looks like a 90-year-old Pomeranian.
The clock did not... What? Lori looks like what? A 90-year-old
Pomeranian.
Pomeranian? Oh, gosh.
Sorry, I'm trying to read them quickly. Some of them are...
No, there's not a verdict yet. I was just lonely sitting by myself reading all these funny comments, and then I just thought, what would be something we could all do together? We could watch together and read the funny comments. I just got done eating. So I figured, they don't need to see my face. I could sit in the living room. The clock did not stop. This person's freaking out saying the clock stopped.
Yeah, but they said...
Well, if you think about it, though, the trial is for one specific person's, and that's the victim's family. Because they're victims, too. Just think about that. Why the hell somebody... What? Everyone's eating up the 90-year-old Pomeranian one. She truly is. But now, it's LD. No. I just got bored waiting by myself. So I figured, all my mods are looking too. We may as well all just look together. Is Lori just sitting there nonchalantly, someone asked. Well, now that you mention it. No, I don't know. We're 2 hours and 36 minutes in, you guys. I'm happy you did too. We have been live covering this trial from day one. And I could honestly, and I feel really, oh, you can't see him? Hold on. Oh, wait. No, wait, do you mean in here or on the, you have, okay. Are you watching it on TV? There better be a verdict today. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. If you're watching it on the TV, you can hit up and then it will say live chat with the little, never mind, you probably already know. But I got mine up. It makes me nervous that we're staring at the seal, though. I know, I'm getting palpitations waiting. So I'm not so y'all are sitting there waiting too. Okay, I just want to make sure because my original prediction was 2 hours flat. I failed.
I don't know why somebody thought that.
Long crime.
Somebody said on there if they don't find her guilty here, it'll help her appeal for the other one.
No, it will not. No, it will not. Thank you for the follow, Jade. Did you guys know that from Lori's first trial, there's actual audio available? We don't get any video, but there is audio. You were way off, Ken. You were way off. Hi, Peachy. We're still waiting. It's not back yet. We're the comments are hilarious, so we're just waiting together. You know, coffee does sound good. Babe, I think we need coffees. It might be a long night. And by long night, I mean we might be going home in half an hour. That's how the jury does it there.
In half an hour? What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I got bored. I'm getting very nervous, Parker. If you can't tell, this is my nervous voice. That's one of the reasons I'm back on, because I figured you guys might be nervous too. So we could all just be nervous together. Thank you for the follow, Barb. I don't understand how they were not back in under an hour. I mean, come on. I pretty much saw this as open and shut. 2 hours, 39 minutes. I don't like this. Yes, you do, Jamie. You do. You totally do. Someone keeps typing, what is the verdict? Do they not read the screen? You lost too. What? These comments, you guys, usually the comments are insanely disrespectful and just outrageous. These ones are funny. I think everyone's nervous because the comments are flying by super fast. If they're like me when I'm nervous, I can't shut up and stop talking. You guys know that. These comments are going faster than my voice. Yeah, she already had that trial. She was found guilty for unaliving her 2 children and conspiring to unalive Chad's first wife. This one is for conspiracy to unalive her 4th husband, Charles. Well, think of it this way. Lori basically challenged them. She said, watch my interview. Watch the whole thing. So maybe that's all that's going on. Maybe they're like, at least we could do is listen to the lady and watch the video. Maybe that's all it is. Everybody's freaking out, though. The comments are saying they're taking too long. Is there anybody that's not nervous right now? If there is, please share your secrets.
Sleep.
No, I'm going to kick you in the toe. Stop it. The interview was under an hour, if I remember correctly.
Well, that was.
The comments are moving too fast now.
Every once in a while, I pick up one.
They're not on... Oh my gosh, these people are freaking out. They have been deliberating for 2 hours and 41 minutes so far. Thank you, Kiss the Sky, 50 minutes. See, I was close. Thank you, Flower. Did you guys know that if the jury... Do you guys know what would happen if the jury came back with a question asking what happened to Tylee and JJ? Or where are Tylee and JJ? Do you know what that would happen? What happens next? Not even that. Not even that could make them be told. They can't know until they make a decision. Because they can only go by the evidence that was presented. Thank you, LT. 2 hours was my pick. I am really starting to get nervous. I really am. Babe, you gotta read the comments. They're moving too fast for me. I still think the comment winner is going to be by far You Guys Are Obsessed With Me by Lori Vallow. And then the comment back, don't flatter yourself. Nope, no verdict. I know, you're getting nervous too, aren't you, Jamie? I agree. I think they should know too. It's not a complete timeline. Because if you think about it, everything that ended up happened after Charles was gone. No, they only had 10 minutes, Logan. I know, right?
Wow, this is kind of dark.
What?
Drawers are Lori's husband and children from her past lives. Give them time. The fuck?
Nope, I don't like that one. I really did think it was going to be really quick. I really did. No. Well, they're allowed to ask, but they can't tell them. They can only consider the evidence that's been given in the trial.
So I think she opened it up.
I think she did too. I think, Glam, you remember it's Juror 5 too? I want to know who Juror 5 is because the prosecution did not like that Juror 5 was picked. I bet you it's somebody that fell under her voodoo spell. Thinking it's made of gold or that it's diamond crusted. This might mean someone doesn't agree she's guilty. But seriously, how many people could have actually fallen under her spell? This isn't long enough for her spell to take, is it? How long? It's been 2 hours, 44 minutes. Thank you for the follow, Rena.
Probably one of the men in the jury have fallen for her baby, not guilty voice.
Yeah, the comment thinks that a man fell for her over her baby voice. I know, it is too long. I'm getting really nervous. This is my nervous voice. Then it's a hung jury. That's not a conviction, but either way, this should make you feel good. She's not getting out of jail. It don't matter. She's already been found guilty and she's serving 5 life sentences without the possibility of parole. This is just one of the 2 cherries on top, which the family deserves because it's justice. What proof do they have against her? They have all of her text messages where she openly said, we got rid of him. Her next trial is for conspiracy to unalive her niece's former husband. And then to add insult to injury, you guys, when she was buying her stuff to get married to Chad, her rings and their outfits, she did so under Charles' Amazon account. She went and used her deceased husband, who she is accused of conspiring to unalive. She used his account to buy her rings for her next marriage and his clothing, which she was wearing her ring in the courtroom. I don't know if any of you guys noticed it when she gave closings, but she was wearing it. Well, no, you're forgetting something. Not only did she drive around, but she was talking to her brother who was at the house with his body. That is true, Mama Clark. That's a very good jury. They're thorough. If they came back... What? Who paid the bill for that? That was all Charles' information. Charles' bank, Charles' everything. The audacity a woman has to use her husband's account to buy stuff for her future husband. No DP for Lori. I don't know why. I haven't been able to figure that part out yet. But no, she's never gotten DP.
It's usually the States.
But Chad was also Idaho, and he got DP. But here's the real kicker. I didn't know that when Lori walked into Walgreens, she already had some kind of shoes on her feet. That was not something that was presented until closing. No, it was right after he was unalived. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. If this hits more than 3.5 hours, we are in so much trouble. I think we might already be in trouble, but no, we're just being nervous together. Somebody's watching from South Africa. Somebody says, is it okay to ask questions? My response would have been, that is a question. I have no idea what they're doing. Well, except for that long extended lunch break and going home early last night. How much do they get paid a day to be on jury duty there? Does anybody know?
I don't think they get paid.
Yeah. And some states it's like $50 a day. I hope you're right, Victoria. I really do. But it's really hard to make it look better when all the time was spent on a lunch break.
I don't know. Guess I can find out how much.
Did you find that paper to see when you have to go for jury duty? My husband has jury duty.
I think it was May 2nd.
It is Arizona. You know what, Smalls? That is a very good, valid possibility. I didn't even think of that.
What?
That somebody on the jury might have diarrhea. Well, how long ago was that, Glam? Because $5 back in certain times and today are totally different. Anyone hiring Lori to be the next defense attorney? I don't think so. But then again, I get excited if I make $5 off of a live. 2 years ago. Well, you got to think about it. She already makes us sick to our stomach. I mean, it's already there. Oh, gosh. There's somebody in there named Gypsy. All we need now is Gypsy Rose in there commenting on this.
There it is.
You got to level 13? Yay!
May 2nd.
Ew.
What?
That's less than 2 weeks away.
Yeah, Friday, May 2nd. 9 a.m. Expect to be concluded before 12 p.m.
Don't say that, Logan. We have to be glass half fulls. Why is somebody asking what kind of meal jurors get like they're worrying about it being their last meal? They went out to lunch individually. Which, that's kind of a ripoff. I thought during jury duty, lunch was provided for you. Okay, people really are starting to freak out now and there. Don't worry, no, Norma, don't worry. I put them all on my YouTube. Except I didn't do today's or Friday's. But every other day, I put on my YouTube. It's under the same name, Michelle's Criminal Musings. So you could watch right along with us, commentary and all. I watched Nate Eaton. Is it Nate Eaton? Yeah, Nate Eaton. And he was outside and he passed one of the jury members going to buy their lunch. I completely agree. They should at least get $100 a day. Nope, not yet. The clock is still ticking. We're at 2 hours and 53 minutes exactly. Do you guys ever wonder how many times people go into something like the verdicts in the chats, like Law and Crime and Court TV, and try to like specifically give out false information to scare people? Binks, you just scared me. Oh my gosh. Binks is... He just touched my leg and it scared the hell out of me. It should depend on who to listen to and how much you have to get. That's true. Thank you for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, what do we have here? Someone says the judge should make them deliberate till at least 6 p.m. If you think about it, their court times are very short there. I don't know if it's just the judge or what. The interview was exactly 55 minutes, you guys. So I think that ship has sailed. If with counting on that being the reason for the long... Okay, thank you, Glam. Aw, Kathy says, I can't do this again tomorrow. Neither can we, Kathy. Neither can we. Mama Bear, I am right there with you. I know I might sound excited, but this is actually my nervous energy. This is all nervous energy. It's not excited energy at all. I'm really worried. No, they're still there, Mandy. Hi, Leah. I hope that you're well, too. We're doing pretty good over here. We're just, well, I'll be doing better if they can give us a verdict on Lori. Babe, you're supposed to be reading us the comments. Oh. Nala's worried too. You just heard her. She's worried too. I wish that the jurors could honestly ask and know what happened to Tylee and JJ. No, it certainly is not. Yes, her next trial is June 2nd. So the judges go on a vacation after this one, so after his vacation. What? What do you mean verdict? The clock is still ticking. Or are you asking if there's a verdict? I'm really confused. In the corner of long crime, it says verdict clock. Oh, crap, did it? Okay, let me check. Where's Court TV? Okay, and verdict is in. Yes, you guys are right. You guys win. Oh, wow. Okay. We're good. We're good. The verdict is in. Keep in mind, there will be a 5-minute delay. So when they say in the courtroom, the jury's walking in, getting ready to read the verdict, we'll be 5 minutes behind. Yeah, we'll get to hear it.
I thought it was 30-minute delayed.
Not for the verdict. It's only 5 minutes. Thank you. If they let us see it, I'll show it to you too. But I'm just not in the office anymore. I can only sit so long in that chair. They took... let me see if the long crime one's still going.
It's just short of 3 hours.
Yeah, just right under 3 hours. I feel more better. I feel better now that they have a verdict. Now that I know that they didn't hit over 3 hours.
Yeah, but...
Did you, Mandy?
The other one showed.
No, I'm not on the screen test. It's my voice only. I'm in the living room. It's so much more comfortable in here. If it would have went over 3 hours, then I would have really started panicking, even more than now. You know. They did, Kelly. Okay, now hurry up and get in the courtroom. Catnip, we were way off. Way off. It's a 5-minute delay, so whenever they get into the courtroom and they start reading it, we'll be 5 minutes behind them. Verdict is in, yes.
What is it? That just says verdict. It doesn't say verdict in.
The exclamation mark says everything. My husband doesn't think it counts as saying verdict in because it says verdict with an exclamation mark.
No, I mean...
I said 2 hours.
The other channel still has a timer, so...
Yeah, but it doesn't anymore. Or does it? Let me check. Nope, clock stopped at 2 hours, 58 minutes, and 8 seconds. I think someone of y'all already said that. That was my guess for today. No, I said, I think I said 56. What are you playing with? That's too loud to play with. I'm always kind of right. I'm just kidding. Wait, can you tell them that the verdict's in the other chat? Please. Well, you were right, Tina. Yep, we got a verdict, guys. As soon as they come back on the screen, I'll let you know. Somebody just said, you win second place, a Daybell book. I don't want a Daybell book. You can keep your Daybell book.
Yes, but which one? Is it Lori or is it Chad?
Thank you for the follow, Lynn. It's Chad's. Thank you.
Yeah, we could use it in the fireplace.
We don't have a fireplace. What house do you live in?
Fire pit.
The fire pit. You know, you could be doing that today. Yep. I think she's guilty too. Let me turn this around. I've been on every single day for this trial. Five-minute delay. I do too. So much. Thank you, Leah. Yeah, they have to wait for people. Look at Binks. He's like, leave me and my toys alone. Yeah, she unalived her children and conspired to unalive Chad's first wife, Tammy. She was found guilty of that. Now there's this trial. She has one more trial next. It doesn't matter if they say not guilty and fine. They're just going to be pissed. That's all. Yes, verdict is reached. The next one is June 2nd. It's for another conspiracy to commit.
Surprisingly, that was the one that failed.
No, she's never getting out of prison no matter what the verdict is today. But his family deserves a guilty verdict. They deserve justice. She's serving 5 life sentences without the possibility of parole. No, she's not on DP, but Chad is. How come he could get it, but she couldn't? They sure do. She'll do her, my understanding is Idaho. But I'm not 100% certain on that right now. Yes, they have a verdict. We don't know yet, Debbie. We're still waiting for them to file back in. Nope, you guys are on time. This is the verdict for her conspiring to unalive her 4th husband, Charles Vallow. The next one will be conspiring to unalive Brandon Brideau, her niece's former husband. And then after that, this family could start to heal and they don't have to see her anymore. Thank you for the follows. Yep, verdict is in. We're waiting for them to get back in the court. I can't either. If it's not guilty, I quit true crime. If she's not guilty, I quit true crime. Yes, he's in there today too. You're welcome. Oh, can one of you guys go post in the Facebook group the verdict is in, please? One of my mods. Yes, she did represent herself. But I've posted all of the days of the trial, except for today and Friday. They're all up on my YouTube, so you could watch them there if you want to watch them. The link's in my bio. Michelle's Criminal Musings. Life without the possibility of parole. 5 sentences. Life sentences with no parole. So either which way, she's not getting out. Unless, of course, she gets an appeal and wins an appeal. But let's not even think about that. I don't want any more extra palpitations. Let's hope so, Crystal. I thought he was in there. Yes, 5. Usually, when it's with children, it's 2 for each. Thank you so much, LT. Yep, verdict is in. Thank you. Let me share this link 1 second. Let me share this link 1 second. They deliberated for just under 3 hours. Yep, it was that one more time. I said 2 hours too. He has suffered so much, and he'll always suffer. He lost his siblings and somebody that he considered a father. And keep in mind, her third husband also died, and it was a supposedly natural causes, just like Alex. But she had him cremated, so there's not going to be any charges for that. Yes, I don't know if we're starting tomorrow or Thursday, but we're going to be starting the Karen Reed trial, and we're doing it as the jury. So we're going with that eyes completely blind. Her closing argument was very weird. She got objected to 6 times. 6 times the prosecution had to object. That must be a new record. Oh yeah, absolutely. I agree with you on that. Okay, who's the one person that's holding the whole courtroom up? Because there's got to be just especially one. I know, right, Molly? We have her third husband, Joseph Ryan. Yes, Sharon. Are you getting palpitations too, Mandy? Yeah, you can. It's very rare and it's frowned upon, but you can. Yeah, that was a joke. I think that was to put into the juror's mind that she wasn't completely sane. I honestly think that's what she was trying to do. I know. Me too. Very true, Crystal. Very true. Thank you for the follows, guys. I'm trying to think if there's anyone that's not here that really would want to be here. So I'm going to send out invites. If you guys get extras, sorry. She's here. She just came in. She's been married 5 times. You know, 5 times the charm. What nephew? And if there's something that you want to know, maybe ask. No, Brandon will be the next one. That's her niece's former husband. So it's not going to be read for another hour? No, wait, that's not right. You're confusing me, Jamie. Glam, what time is it where you're at? Penny, that's debatable about the niece. She has been on trial twice. She still has 1 more to go. Okay, got it. Thank you. They told us 5 minutes.
Doomsday Cult, Mom, Murder Trial, Verdict Reach, yeah. Says Verdict Reach at the bottom.
You could have just trusted me when I said verdict reach. You didn't need for it to be on the screen. Law and Crime, Court TV. It's on everything, honestly, on YouTube. I'll make it bigger when it's time. Well, she's already serving 5 consecutive life sentences without the possibility of parole. This is all about justice for the family. You're welcome, Shelley. I do too. Joseph? Yeah, I do too. It fits everything that happened here, aside from the firearm. She went straight away to get Tylee on the Social Security benefits for losing a parent. Probably, honestly, Parrot. That is correct. The newest case. The one for Charles Vallow, her 4th husband. She looks so different in these 2 pictures. In the picture that's on the screen with it split in half. She literally does not look like the same person. Thank you for the follows, guys. Just under 3 hours. Yep, justice for Charles, justice for Kate, justice for his 2 sons. The 2 sons would, let me remind you, Lori told them that their dad was gone via text message and never responded back after that. No, Gina, that's not even an investigation right now. It's for 10 minutes, Lori. Yesterday was 10 minutes. I agree, Amber. But it matters that the jury agrees too. Yes, she did say heart attack was the cause for Charles to 2 people. She honestly gave different answers to just about anybody. We don't know yet, Anne. I don't think they forgot about Alex. What's going on with the trial? We know what happened, but where is this? This is literally on YouTube, Long Crime, or Court TV. It's all over YouTube, honestly. Yes, Colby has been in court on different days. This is her second trial, guys. I see a lot of you asking questions about this. This is not her first trial. She's already been found guilty of taking the lives of her 2 children and conspiring to take the life of Tammy Daybell. This is now for her conspiring for Charles Vallow, her 4th husband. One moment, guys. Tammy Daybell. This is now for her conspiring for Charles Vallow, her 4th husband. One moment, guys. One moment, guys. Okay, Jamie just sent us something. Here you go. "17 minutes on Monday, 90 minutes before lunch on Tuesday, and around 75 minutes." Okay, it looks a lot less intimidating this way. Your boyfriend used to babysit who, Rhonda? Colby? Baby, you feed the cats.
They still have food in their bowl. Yeah, she's trying to get more.
What time is it in Arizona right now? So we got 20 minutes-ish. And here I thought it was going to be any minute. Okay, then I'm going to put this to the side a little bit while we wait. Don't worry, I'll pull it back up when it comes time. Thank you for the follow. I'm in Central Time too, right, Molly? Well, Teresa, you got to remember, she was already with Chad. She was already having an affair. If you haven't heard about this case, you can go to my page. I have tabs. There's the Vallow Daybell tab. This is the Doomsday Cult Mom. Maybe if I show you the picture, you'll remember. That one. She's already been found guilty for her 2 children, Tylee and JJ, and conspiring for her 5th husband's wife. She literally is. I completely agree. She's a nut. She seemed in her right mind as much as Lori could, and as educated as she could, but you know what they say about representing yourself. You're a fool for a client. Oh, we have. No, I think she was on a whole different level. Now that we saw the breakdown of this, of it only being 17 minutes, then 90 minutes to 75, that makes me feel a heck of a lot better than I did when it was like 3 hours. Yeah, I've said this story several times. Lori Vallow Daybell, Doomsday Cult Mom, she has already been found guilty for conspiring for her husband's first wife, her 5th husband's first wife, and unaliving her 2 children. She is serving 5 life sentences without the possibility of parole. This is her second trial for conspiring to unalive her 4th husband. And she has one more trial to go yet, and that is for conspiring to unalive her niece's former husband. People are starting to file in the courtroom. They just kicked the camera a little bit. Don't worry, I'll pull it back up when they're back. Yeah, Charles, yes, he is deceased. I hope you're right, Allison. I really hope you're right. Well, I think that's really good that your boyfriend would not unalive you, Rhonda. Guys, don't use the K word. TikTok thinks we're 5. Yes, 5 life sentences, and that's not out of the ordinary. We've seen multiple sentences when it's minors. We are too, except we're on long crime right now. I'll make it big when it's time. Actually, Chad is on DP row. He's waiting for DP. For money and because she wanted to be with Chad. Here we go. Okay, I think that was a false start, guys. Should we put up the... Yeah, I think we should. This is what we should expect to hear in just a few moments. Right, guys? We are going to be glass half full kind of people. Right? But the only games we could play are drawing games. Honestly, they deliberated longer than I had thought they would. I think she's guilty too. I thought you said, Teresa, I thought you said she's done a Lifetime. I'm like, she's done a lot of documentaries. What are you talking about? No, this is Lori. I want to know what they have to say when they find out everything too. If you think about it, she played Wheel of Fortune. She loves games. She loves the spotlight. This is her second trial, Steph. She's already been found guilty for unaliving her 2 children and her 5th husband's first wife. They're not going to wait till they get home to Google. I think we all know they're going to bust out their phone and start Googling the second they leave the courtroom. Hi, Terry. Yes, and he's also in prison. He got DP. This trial is for Charles Vallow. She has one more trial yet that will be on June 2nd, and that is for conspiring to unalive her niece's former husband. DP, death penalty. Okay, let's ask the real question. Do you guys think that her strategy to try to get almost a complete male jury worked in her favor? As of right now, she is. Yes, Lori. Yeah, Kate, I believe so. Unless they change it for some reason last minute. But as of right now, yes. No, Christy, not yet. We're just being cautiously optimistic. Wait, I better change it because if I don't change it and it's not guilty, then someone's going to say it's because I put it up there. So let's go with... Let's just go with that one. She better not get off. Either which way, she's not going to be coming out of that jail. She's serving 5 life sentences without the possibility of parole. In my mind, with what we know about Lori so far, this to her is just like a vacation from jail. She loves the spotlight. She loves being the center of attention. And what did she get? She got center stage. Charles does deserve justice. That's why we're here. Yes, it is a formality technically for the family to have justice. It is. And you know what? This family deserves it. And I think they need it too. Yeah, 2019. I mean, psych books are a lot better than what Chad was writing. No, the jury does not know. And if the jury even had a question and they submitted that question to the judge while deliberating, and they said, why did we not hear from Tylee? They could not say what happened to them. They could not say that Tylee and JJ are no longer here. They can only go by the evidence that's been presented in the case. I think it is too. Bobby, I don't know. I don't understand why she doesn't get one because Chad got one, but she doesn't. That's right. Keep that in mind, you guys. While this is Charles's sister-in-law, Kay is also JJ's grandmother. It would be a lot better if this was the end, but it's not the end. They still have one more trial to go. Thank you. Well, you heard the call with her sister Summer after she found out the truth, right? She flipped out, as she rightfully should have. For Colby, yeah. I completely agree with you, Teresa. What did her brother get? Her brother is no longer on this earth. That's the next trial that she has, Greedy Granny, for Brandon Brudeau. That is actually her niece's former husband. And that is the last trial. I agree, Amy. I believe that wasn't even on the table. Yeah, let's do a quick poll. All right, I'm going to put it up. If you think she'll be found guilty, click the smile face. If you think she'll be found not guilty, click the cry face. I don't pick them. TikTok does. Let's see where we get. Let's see what this jury's deciding. And even if you say not guilty, you're not going to get ripped apart in here. I don't do that in my lives. So vote however you want. Hold on. I met her. She came to my house. This woman did not care about her children, who were pretty young. I'm sorry that you had to meet her. Her only surviving son said that for She changed when she met Chad. 6 seconds. Come on, guys. Guilty or not guilty? And the guilties win at 87-2. I pray to God we're right. You didn't like her. She was okay. She almost felt like she was. She probably was, to be completely honest with you. She probably was eyeing up your husband. It's almost like this chick can't even help it. I do too, Lucid in the Works. I do too. I believe that this entire trial was revenge for, well, it was going to be for Kay, but she got scared. And for Nancy Jo Hancock, who is the unsung hero here, if you ask me. If you guys missed Nancy Jo Hancock testimony, do yourself a favor and look at my videos after this, because it was epic. I can't even explain to you guys how epic. Did you good, good, good. Nope, she's never getting out. Nope. Oh, well, unless she gets an appeal and happens to appeal everything. But if you ask Lori, according to her Dateline episode, her and Chad are going to be exonerated. Yep, we made stickers for that. So we got stickers in there for that already. We got this one and that one. They're starting to walk into the courtroom. It's not zoomed out yet, but they're starting to walk in. Not for the first trial, no. In her first trial, it was not televised at all. It was not recorded at all. Hi, Dragonfly. Lori, honestly, who knows at this point? But she had something to do with it. Whether she did it with her own hands. I personally think that she had her brother do it. Which, I don't know if you guys know this or not. But before they were married, Alex met with Chad and gave him a blessing and told him that he is the guardian. But before they were married, Alex met with Chad and gave him a blessing and told him that he is the guardian. It wasn't televised because the judge ruled that it was not to be televised. But you can find some of the audio on YouTube. Yeah, my mom called, sorry. Yes, this next trial is also Arizona. It'll be June 2nd. And if you guys missed any days of the trial, we covered it live and they're all on my YouTube. I do too, Rhonda. I really do. And I think that's exactly what her brother was. Her brother was her henchman. One second, I got a new message. Amy. Aaron, bring me the phone.
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on.
Here, take over this. Mom? What happened to Dad? Okay. Please let me know, okay? If I need to come up there, just tell me. Okay. Bye. Thank you. My audio was going out because I was getting an emergency phone call. My father. Thank you. She's already serving 5 life sentences. She's not getting out. We're waiting for the jury to come in. No, I don't know the circumstances around her sister. Thank you, Susan. There's nothing I can do. I just have to wait for her to call me back. No, I have to wait for her to call me back. For her attempting to unalive the niece's ex, honestly, I can't even remember. I know that she was divorcing him, and I know there was a big custody battle. This is the verdict reading that's going to be taking place for Lori Bello Daybell for conspiring to take the life of her 4th husband, Charles. Natural causes. Maybe he got too guilty after unaliving his niece and nephew, and he grew conscious. Maybe he knew too much, or maybe he was just a loose end. I don't know. The reason they did everything else was money and each other, her and Chad. What last 3? Keep in mind, you guys, everything is on a delay, so we will not see it as it's read out. It is on a mandatory court delay of 5 minutes. Her 3rd husband died of natural causes, supposedly as well. But Lori was heard saying that she wanted to unalive him, and so was her brother Alex, who had just got done serving time for pepper spraying that same person in the face. It's a repeating pattern with Lori and Alex. Yeah, if you guys find out the verdict, if it's posted before we hear it, I'm asking you right now, please do not say it. This is something we've been doing every day. We really want to hear it together. I'm not sure, Lisa. Welcome back. Yeah, Susan, we're starting. We're supposed to be starting that one. I think we're gonna start that one on Thursday, either tomorrow or Thursday. So it'll probably be Thursday, and we're doing that one as if we're the jury because we've had too many other things to cover. I haven't gotten time to look even into Karen Reed's case, so we're doing that one as the jury. I don't know what tomorrow is. It all depends on what I find out about my father. He was just taken by ambulance, Logan.
Who's the state?
Did he just want to give us false hope? Thank you. Yeah, he asked where the state was.
The parties are present. The jury's
Thank
not
you,
present.
Donna.
We were informed about 45 minutes ago that the jury's reached a verdict. In the event that the verdict is not guilty, this trial will conclude. In the event that there's a guilty verdict, we need to move on to an aggravation phase immediately after the reading of that verdict. I've given the parties proposed aggravating circumstances, instructions, and proposed verdict form. The state and the defense both have a chance to review those.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are there any additions or corrections from the state?
No, Your Honor.
How about from the defense? The defense did email my staff requesting an additional paragraph. The defendant is not required to testify or produce evidence of any kind. The defendant's decision not to testify or produce evidence is not evidence of any aggravating factor, which I did include in the bottom third of page 3. Given that, are there any additions or corrections?
No, Your Honor.
Are either the state or the defense requesting any other additional instructions?
No, Your Honor.
If there's an aggravation phase, does the state plan on introducing any testimony or exhibits?
Not yet, Emily.
Testimony, I believe, likely from 2 family members, we will limit it. I don't plan on doing openings, just presenting testimony and then argument.
All right. Would the defense anticipate presenting any evidence?
Your Honor, can we just stipulate to that? I mean, the statute says there's only one punishment for this crime. What is this? Why is there an aggravation phase for this specific count?
Much like the guilty verdict, the jury in Arizona has to find whether or not there's any aggravating circumstances. In addition, the jury would still need to find that if it's a guilty verdict, whether or not it's a dangerous offense. Until it's found as a dangerous offense, that sentence that you're talking about wouldn't be triggered. So I think we need to have an aggravation phase regardless. So would you plan on presenting any testimony or evidence in the aggravation phase if there is an aggravation phase?
No, but can I just stipulate to it or not? That's my question.
You can stipulate to aggravation and you can stipulate to whether or not it's a dangerous offense, but I think you should probably wait until we read the verdict to do that. So I guess it will, depending on what the verdict is, we may take another break. Are you
This
Are
is
your-
too
If there is an
live.
aggravation phase, are your witnesses here yet?
If you want to check that, you go ahead and check, but this is live.
From my understanding,
Go ahead and check, but this is live.
From my understanding, about 5 minutes out.
All right, we'll wait a few more minutes before we take that verdict.
She did not represent
Please let
herself
me
in
know
her
when
first trial.
We're ready to come out.
She represented herself in this trial.
Juana says she's 10 minutes away, but she's.
Again, if you guys find out the verdict before we hear it here, please do not say it. We are on a mandatory 5-minute delay from the judge. Everyone that is not in that courtroom will be on a 5-minute delay. You can't show the jury, so I'm guessing that is why it's looking upwards. Thank you. YouTube, Long Crime, Court TV, there's a whole bunch. It doesn't get any more live than this. I can't make it any more live than what it is. You're welcome. I'll bring it back up when they take it off the seal. Yeah, my understanding is the jury is being brought in now. I do, Rissa. You're welcome. Well, they can't bring the jury in until it's time. They've done really good of not showing her face in this one. Probably figured we were all sick of it. Thank you, Mel. I'm going to trust that everybody in here can be adults. I'm not going to sit here and block keywords. I'm going to trust that we could all be adults and respect each other enough to not shout out if we hear it before it's said on the stream. So is Long Crime. Lots of places are. But everyone, no matter where they're streaming it to, is on a 5-minute delay per the judge. That's not a negotiable thing. They can get in a lot of trouble if they do anything soon. Okay, Nita. There's only one camera in the courtroom, and it belongs to the court. So it's the feed that the other places are tapped into. You're welcome. You know, let's take a poll. If you guys want me to turn the comments off, put a smile face. If you do not, put the cry face. Yeah, you got to click on the emotes, guys. On is the smile face. Yeah, let me do it again. If you want the comments off, the smile face. If you want the comments to stay on, put the cry face. Did I? Well, let's just go this way this time. If you want them on, cry face. If you want them off, smile face. You got to tap it, guys. You don't have to type it. You have to tap it. Oh, a 1 difference. So are you trying to say that I'm not fun? No, I only turn them off when I don't want the verdict to be told to us until it's read to us. We've been here every day together for this trial, so I'm really, really hoping that you guys can respect that. And if you guys find out on Twitter 5 minutes before us, don't tell us. I know, it's not very many votes for having over 300 people, but... yes, she's representing herself by choice. If, for example, if someone posts it on Twitter before it's read out, every streaming of it is on a 5-minute delay per the judge's orders. Well, it was a lot longer than that. This is the downgraded delay. There's certain times, certain things you cannot show to the public. For example, jurors' faces. And there have been times recently where things have been shown that we're not supposed to. And those are the things that could cause for a mistrial. I believe they're waiting on Kay to arrive. As of right now, she is representing herself for the last one. We're just waiting, guys. We're waiting for somebody else to get in the courtroom. I believe it was Kay. As soon as they're back, I will bring it back up on the screen for you guys. Her last trial is for conspiring to unalive her niece's former husband. Well, Lori doesn't want there to be any aggravating circumstances. She wants to skip all of that, so they might just skip it. But I don't know what the aggravators are. To be honest, I haven't paid attention to them because I was so focused on getting to this point that I don't even know what the aggravators are. Honestly, the aggravators make zero sense because she's never getting out of jail anyways. Yes, she does have one more trial after this. She's serving 5 life sentences, guys, without parole. This is her second trial. She has one more to go. She really does, and not even in the best of cookie jars. Like, her hands are in everything. Yes, on June 2nd, and we'll be showing it here. That's right, everybody does deserve justice. I couldn't agree with you more. Guys, I'm going to repeat again. I'm going to ask that you guys please respect that we do not want anyone to tell us the verdict. We want to hear it come across this TV. So if they don't say it and you know it before, please, I'm asking you not to say it. I don't know, Kathy. That's something I haven't been able to figure out either. She conspired to unalive him. They attempted. Alex missed. If I have to turn the comments off, I will. I'm not worried about that. I'm just going to leave them on as long as I can. But if I feel like I have to turn them off, I'll turn them off. She's involved, well, 1, 2, 3, no, 5. Well, and if you count the the ones that she can't ever be held accountable for, there's a lot more, but yeah. Welcome back, Halsey. Thank you.
All right, back on the record. State of Arizona versus Lori Daybell, CR 2021-001-704. The parties are present. I'm going to have my staff go ahead and line up the jury to wait in the hallway for a minute.
Sorry, guys, I'm shaking, so it might shake a little bit. There's Kay. Look at you remembering Juror 5. Why do you guys have to keep muting the sound? Just accidentally hit it and turn it back on. The jury is being lined up to be brought in. If you guys think we're going to get a guilty verdict, the smile face. If you think it's not guilty, the cry face. Tap the emotes. You don't type them and just tap it. Babe? Aaron? Verdict time. Okay. Thank you. I saw people already getting ready to say stuff, so I took the comments off.
All right, the jury is present. Please be seated. Do we have a foreperson? Who's the foreperson?
Yes.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
Yes, we have.
I'm going to ask you to hand that to my courtroom assistant.
Show her face.
I'll ask the clerk to read and record the verdict.
In the Superior Court of the State of Arizona and in for the County of Maricopa, State of Arizona versus Lori Daybell, CR 2021-001704-001, verdict count 1. We, the jury, duly impaneled and sworn in the above entitled action, upon our oaths, do find the defendant, Lori Daybell, as to the crime of count 1, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder occurring on or about July 11, 2019, guilty. Signed, foreperson. Is this your true verdict? So say you one and all.
Yes.
On the court's own motion, I'll go ahead and ask the clerk to poll the jury.
Juror number 1, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 2, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 6, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 7, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 8, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 9, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 10, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 11, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 12, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 13, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 15, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 16, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to ask the jury to retire to the jury room for just about 2 minutes. I need
Wait.
to discuss something with the parties before we determine whether you're done or not. So the admonition still applies. Please go to the jury room for a few minutes.
All right, to the jury.
I did. I had my mouth sealed. Now they're going to be next discussing the aggravating factors, but we all heard Lori say she doesn't want to do that. Just go right on ahead. Do not pass go and collect
Please be seated. The jury is
$200.
no longer present. I'll ask the defendant, you indicated earlier perhaps a willingness to stipulate to aggravating factors. Is that something you want to do, or do we want to go through this aggravation
Like
phase?
that now.
I'm willing to stipulate to it, Your Honor. All that it is the dangerous phase. Is that correct? There's only one statute there's only one sentence.
Well, the jury would need to find, first of all, whether or not this is a dangerous offense first. Secondly, whether the offense caused physical, emotional, or financial harm to the victim, or if the victim died as a result of the conduct of the defendant caused emotional or financial harm to the victim's immediate family. And then thirdly, the offense involved the presence of an accomplice. If you're willing to stipulate to all three of those, we can do that. If not, we'll bring the jury back in.
I'll stipulate to it, Your Honor.
All right. You understand that if you stipulate to this instead of a jury finding, well, let me back up. You understand the jury would have to find these aggravating factors beyond a reasonable doubt?
Yes.
All right, and do you understand that if you stipulate to these factors, instead of a jury doing it, I could also find additional aggravating factors at sentencing?
Sure.
Has anyone forced you or threatened you in any way to get you to stipulate to these factors?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything to get you to stipulate to these factors?
No.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, or medication in the last 24 hours?
No.
Do you agree that pursuant to the jury's verdict of guilt, that this would be a dangerous offense because a deadly weapon or dangerous instrument was used?
I'm stipulating to it.
Do you agree that that's what that this is a dangerous offense?
Correct.
And you're further stipulating that as a result of your conduct, at least the victim or the victim's family suffered emotional or financial harm?
Absolutely.
And you're also further agreeing that the offense involved the presence of an accomplice?
Yes.
Is the state satisfied with the colloquy?
Yes, Your Honor, it appears it's knowing voluntary made.
All right, the court does find that the stipulation to those three factors was knowingly, intelligently, voluntarily made. I will accept the defendant's stipulation. At this time, I'm going to bring in the jury and release them from the admonition. At this time, I'm going to bring in the jury and release them from the admonition. Before we do that, have a sentencing date approximately 30 days, or do you want to wait until after the next trial to be sentenced on this matter?
What does the court prefer?
It doesn't matter to me. Maybe you want to talk to your attorneys or advisory counsel about that. We don't have to do it right now. You can do it in a few minutes.
She literally does. She thinks she's the victim. One second, guys. Thinks she's the victim. One second, guys. I mean, what else can they really give her for sentencing? Just... Nita, are you here? It shouldn't be paused, guys. Can you guys hear me? You joined? Thank you. Welcome to the family. Nita, where are you? We're staring at that because they paused it. Yeah, Aaron's sleeping.
Please be seated. The jury is present again. Members of the jury, you are now released from the admonition. This concludes your jury service. I want to thank you for your jury service in this matter and your attention in this matter. The admonition is lifted, meaning you can talk to anyone about any aspect of this case that you want to at this point, but you also have the right to not talk to anyone about any aspect about this case. I just need to take care of a few more matters, but if you want to wait for me in the jury room, I'd like to thank you personally, and then you can be on your way. If you don't want to wait for me, that's fine as well, but you are released to go at this time. All right, thank you.
I want to talk to the jury now, too. I really want to tell the jury some stuff that they need to know. Everybody's hitting the microphone on the way out. Thank you.
All right, please be seated.
No, there's no death penalty option, guys.
Do you want to talk to your advisory councils briefly to discuss
You
whether or
did,
not you want to
sugar.
proceed to sentencing or wait until after the next trial?
If we could just wait till after the next trial, Your Honor.
Okay. So I'll hold off on ordering a pre-sentence report until we resolve the next remaining case. I've already set the dates and we have a status
Me too,
conference
Anna.
in mid-May on that. So unless there's anything else from the state's perspective,
No, Your Honor.
from anything else from your perspective?
Nope.
All right, we'll be at recess on this matter.
Make sure you grab all your files, lawyer. You need them for the next one. Are you sure you want to be your own lawyer again? That worked out oh so well this time for you. It worked out well for us and for Charles's family. Yeah, she is laughing and smiling. Look at that. Guys, move your heads. Yeah, she even has her own little briefcase. I wonder if she still has this shock belt on. Yeah, she can literally erase. Yep. I'm not even going to say that, though. Yep. Absolutely, look, they will. There's already been how many TV movies? So, that is it, guys. Her face was a little bit red, but you know what? She was a smartass till the end. Ask Clam. Ooh! Everybody left already and they're going to miss the press conference. You're welcome, Michelle. Even though I lost on the time, I did send out one free subscription. So whoever got it, enjoy. You're welcome. Not a problem. We'll be here for the next trial too. Thank you. And on Thursday, we're going to be starting Karen Reed, but we're going to be doing it a little differently. We're going to be doing it as if we are the virtual jury. Guilty. You really got a call during that time? Oh my gosh. Thank you, Heather. How many of y'all were nervous tapping that whole time? I know I was, like, you guys had to be nervous tapping. This was on Court TV, Long Crime. It's all over YouTube. Absolutely welcome. And Sharon, we are not using the Discord right now, but when we get it back up, I'll get you the code. Did you? At least they didn't ruin it. Colby's crying. I really wanted to see his relief too. Hold on.
Thank you for being here, and I will be back with you guys very soon. Thank you for being here. Love you.
Includes your jury service. I want to thank you for your jury service in this.
Who, in be people who are at the courthouse who have said something, posted it. I don't know what the move is here, but we're just waiting
See,
on
they
our
want
side
no spoilers too.
to have that moment. And oh, here we go. All right, guys. This is
You
it.
could see the nerves in him. Look at him.
All right, back on the record, State of
Me
Arizona
too.
versus Lori Daybell, CR 2021-001-704.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
The parties are present.
And guys, please go support him on his
Have my
YouTube.
staff go ahead and line up
Colby
the
J.
jury
Ryan.
to wait in the hallway for a minute.
Yes, that's the son. We'll switch back to outside in a
Go.
moment.
Man, this is crazy.
Nita, you want a subscription?
All right, here we go.
You're welcome. From me. We did it 100K likes. Thank you guys so much. Uh-oh. Catnip
Come on,
set
bro.
one too.
Stop doing this to us.
Oh, Kate, you just got a subscription.
It's like the
Thank
longest
you,
wait of my
Catnip.
life right now. Just like, come on.
You're welcome. You've been here every single day.
All right, here we go. Oh, come on. There's no way. This is live for us, by the way. We're watching the live feed.
Do we have a foreperson? Who's the foreperson?
Why is it so bright?
Has the jury reached a verdict?
Here it is.
I'm going to ask you to hand that
Colby
to my
J.
court
Ryan. Colby with a
I'll ask the
C.
clerk to read and record the verdict.
Stephen Cat, OLBY.
In the Superior Court of the State of Arizona and for the County of Maricopa, State of Arizona versus Lori Daybell, CR 2021-001704-001, verdict count 1. We, the jury, duly impaneled and sworn in the above entitled action, upon our oaths, do find the defendant, Lori Daybell, as to the crime of count 1, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder occurring on or about July 11, 2019, guilty. Signed, Courtney. Is this your true verdict? So say you one and all.
Yes.
On the court's own motion, I'll go ahead and ask the clerk to poll the jury.
Juror number 1, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 2, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 6, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 7, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 8, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 9, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 10, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 11, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 12, is this your true verdict? Juror number 13, is this your true verdict? Juror number 15, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
Juror number 16, is this your true verdict?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to ask the jury to retire to the jury room for just about 2 minutes. I need to discuss something with the parties before.
If you guys want to see any more, please go to his channel to watch it. Stormy Lynn just got gifted a subscription. Thank you, LT. Colby J. Ryan on YouTube, yeah. That broke my heart, you guys. I was about to pin it too. Thank you for pinning it. Do you think she still thinks Do you think she still thinks she's gonna be exonerated? Yeah, that's Nala. She's the one that feels everything that I feel. She's my emotional support, meow meow. Absolutely, Chris. You guys said delusional at the same time. Samantha, type again, please. Type anything. Okay, it's there. For some reason, your crew badge was gone. I was trying to see what happened. It's back, though. Well, I don't know what the sentence is for this one. What she did, she was given the option, and she chose not to get sentenced, excuse me, until after her third trial. You saw that too, right? I was like, wait a second, hold on. One second, check this. We're waiting for the prosecutor to come out, guys. I wonder if Kay's gonna speak. I'll bring the circle back up when they come down to talk. Absolutely, Kelly. Thank you, Rebecca. So you guys get tomorrow off, and then Thursday we'll be starting Karen Reed, and we're doing it as the jury. Okay, Nita, thank you. You and me both. You and me both. So, mods, take your day off and rest up. But starting Karen Reed trial, we're going in this without any research. We're going in this as if we are literally the jury. Oh, excuse me. Do you guys like the time we've been going live better than the early one? Unaliving her boyfriend. Hold on, my mom texted. Hold on, my mom texted. Me too, Kelly. All right, so then let's do... You guys want to do noon? That's about the times we were starting lives this trial. All right, so then we'll do it at noon on Thursdays when we'll start. And we'll start with opening statements. Now, keep in mind, anything that is discussed between the lawyers, excuse me, anything that's discussed outside of the jury, we will not be watching. We will be skipping ahead of all of it. When I say we're the virtual jury, we will literally be the virtual jury. 1 o'clock Eastern time. No, I have not, but I would love to hear about it if you want to send me a message. Yes, she was found guilty. We're waiting now for them to come out and make a statement. Thank you, Cookin' Bear. How are you? Yep, you could take notes. How are you? She was just found guilty. After almost 3 hours, actually, let me pull the exact numbers, because it looks less intimidating when you see it broken down this way. That's not the right one. Hold on. This one. So they deliberated for 17 minutes on Monday, 90 minutes before lunch, and 75 minutes after lunch. It was a lot more intimidating when it was looking at 3 hours. To be completely honest, I was starting to panic. Okay, thank you. I may not reply tonight because I have something I have to take care of with my family, but I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Well, if we're being completely honest, Heather, it was a bit long. And it had me really nervous. Thank you, Parker. My mom texted, he's still going under some testing, but they don't think it was a heart attack. Yes. Hers was for unaliving her boyfriend, I believe. I will, Parker, thank you. Who was hit with a car? Oh, my brain was still on the last thing we were talking about. Yeah, they still have more tests to do, but they think that he's okay. I would pay to see the reaction when they found out. Thank God we don't have to worry about them feeling guilty. Oh, okay, got you. Am I nearby to where? To my dad? It'd take us probably an hour and a half to get there. It's the time of year that it is, because he had he had a stroke on Easter a few years back. Why are all their microphones falling off? Hold on, let me show you guys. They think it might have just been something with this muscle. Right, Kate? And thank you for those of you that gifted out the subscriptions. I appreciate it. Yes. I feel like, well, we never found out who juror number 5 is, but I feel like we have to tell them, and we can't. You and me both, Allison. We need to find out who exactly Juror 5 was and why the prosecution did not like that they were picked in the lotto. Well, he was brought into the hospital around Easter a few years back. And I had actually been having dreams that he had a heart attack. So I had told my mom about it a few weeks before. And she started giving him aspirin. And he had a stroke on Easter a few years ago. No, the jury did not know. Yep. Public after the trial is as far as them coming forward on their own, we won't get to know who the jury was. But if they come forward on their own, they're more than welcome to do that, the judge said. So, yeah. Thank you for the follow. Excuse me. You know what? I think that should be the next movie. Juror number 5. Hell, with as much as we'll probably put into it, I might as well name my next book Juror number 5. I'm very much an empath, yeah. I knew it, Jamie. I knew it. I knew it. My father actually has Lewy body dementia. You got that right, Heather. Oh, there's already been mini movies, made for TV movies, docus, stuff like that. But you can guarantee there will be a movie about her. How many of you hope they name it the Black Widow? They do now know? Did we get any reactions? Oh, don't do that to Charlize Theron. Don't do that to her. Can't we pick somebody else? Anyone that would, you know what? I know who should get it. Blake Lively. Okay, awesome. Thank you. No, give it to somebody that isn't, you know. Give it to somebody that's already having problems with the public. She fits the role right now. I knew they were hoping to hear from Tylee. I knew they were going to be hoping for that. Yeah, not well liked. Amber Heard is perfect. How did I not think of Amber Heard before now? I think it's like the waviness of Blake Lively's hair that made me think of her. That and the fact that she's all over the entertainment news right now for all that stuff. Isn't Amber Heard pregnant again? Well, to be honest, I remember when we were talking about Ruby Frankie, I said that Amber Heard should play Ruby Frankie. And this still fits. I knew it would be too. Did they find out about Alex is the question. They had to be wondering why, there was no trial for him. Okay. On a professional level, Nikki Reed would totally fit the bill. She would 100% fit the bill. She played an excellent bitch on Twilight. Excellent. Thank you. No, I'm talking about Nikki Reed. Well, they're really making us wait for this press conference. Oh, by who? Not Johnny. No, not by Johnny. No. I'm on Long Crime too. And it's live. And this is all I see. For the love of God, somebody please ask them to put on name tags by number so we know who Juror 5 is. Is this them? Are they walking out now? I think that's Kay, isn't it?
Right up there to the mic.
Yep.
How you feeling? Great. I'm sure that everyone has heard by now that Lori Daybell was convicted
Introduce yourself.
in the first degree conspiracy to commit murder against my brother Charles.
Oh my
And
God.
it was a relief, a long journey, and I'm just glad it's over with. I really am. My whole family is, my sisters, and I just want to thank everybody, the Arizona Prosecutor's Office, Trina Kay, and everyone else that was here and got us through it all. Our court advocates and the whole 9 yards. Today's a good day. We won.
Were you worried, Jerry, that the jury might come back with a not guilty at all, or were you pretty confident?
I had a little concern, but when it came back so quick, I pretty much knew that it was done.
Right, Kay.
So,
What did you think of her demeanor during
I have no idea.
I thought she was, kind of a smarty pants, not real, I don't know what word I'm looking for. I know which
A
one
smart
I would
ass.
use.
You're trying to be nice.
I know which one I would use, but,
No, I think they knocked it off on accident.
Lawyering skills.
Yeah,
thought
epic
she
fail.
sucked.
You think she did herself any favors by being her own attorney?
Probably not. I'm sure the first day into the trial, she wished she would have had an attorney.
You think?
A real attorney, right.
She thinks she's a real attorney.
The verdict was read.
I could see the back of her head.
And what was there? Did you have any reaction? Did she have any reaction?
I could see, but she didn't shake her head or that I saw. So,
And what did you think looking at her? Yeah.
come on, Kay, your turn.
I just saw the back of her head too. I couldn't see anything, and she didn't. A lot of times during court, she'd shake
Yeah, I'll
her
get
head
right on
no
that.
when she didn't agree with something being said, or she would just shake her head no, and she didn't shake her head no. So I guess that means she really did do it.
Closer to the keys.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
She seemed to really have a visceral reaction.
They still don't know the camera's not
That's what I
showing them.
heard.
And when she was you were on the stand. What was that moment like for you?
I did know that she was that shaken by me being there.
There's Kay.
And then when I got off the stand, I really didn't even know what I said. And then once Jerry and my sister Susan and our friend Laura Ferris and
Right,
who
Catnip.
else was right there? And Kobe was right there. And they were like, "You did so good. She was shaking like a leaf when you..." And I was like, "What?
She was.
No way." And it was, the more I thought about it, I was like, yeah, okay. That's all I needed to know. That made my day. That of all the people she should be shaking for, and she was shaking about me, good.
That's right, Kay. That's right. And there goes our sound.
6 years.
Oh, it's back.
Of
That's 2
working
things
the
to lose your
pits
job
of
over.
hell every day, and about halfway through, I realized, okay, I'm gonna make it through. But
Really,
it
Kate?
was a long time.
Elation.
It was a long time before I got to that point. But it's still difficult. But it's okay. I'm ready to move on. It's time. We've got a 10-year-old granddaughter we're raising now, and I've got my hands full, and I'm real happy to
Oh, wow.
being her grandma. So
After 6 years, does it feel real after 6 long years of walking through hell, as you mentioned?
yes,
Okay, well, I don't think we're getting the screen back. The audio keeps going out. It's just not their day, cameraman or woman. It just is not their day. She's guilty. Yep, she's guilty. They found her guilty after almost 3 hours of deliberation. I know. We were just listening to Kay before they messed up the sound again. Honestly, I'm surprised they're still even live. So they're probably just figuring, we'll just cut it in a minute anyways. But yeah, Catnip, you want to go apply for that cameraman position. They might have an opening. Now that we're done and we have the verdict, I'm like, okay. But what do we do now? Oh, you could get to go to court through getting jury selection. I'm sure you'll get one eventually. Possibly. Kathy, I don't know. That's something that I don't understand either, because Chad is. I know, Catnip, you're going to go get a career change just to find out who Juror 5 is. All right, that's the end of it. They cut it. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for staying here and seeing this through till the end for now, anyways. For now. On June 2nd, we'll pick it up. But on Thursday at noon Central Time, we will be starting our Kieran Reed coverage as the virtual jury. So everybody take tomorrow off. Get some rest. We're picking right back up on Thursday. No, it's Juror 5, not 6. I was about to say you forgot already. Have a good night, guys. Thank you so much. Catnip. I mean, yeah. Do they still do that on milk cartons? Have a safe day, guys. Thank you so much. I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.